Hi there, I'm Richard Brown. I'm Paid Search Director at I Spy Marketing. We just finished the session on protecting high-value branded search terms. We were talking a lot about how we combat people who sit on our brand terms, how brandjackers, counterfeiters, and how we can deal with that. Alongside with me today, I've got Caroline Rolfe from Links of London. I work with Caroline for her PPC and SEO agency, and we discussed a lot about how we operate with that. Caroline, can you just give us a brief background and tell your experiences with brandjacking?
Sure. I mean, I think as for a luxury brand is potentially different to Alex's, which is why the session was quite interesting and rich for lots of people, because for us very much it's about the counterfeit industry based in China who are producing counterfeit products and bidding on our search terms and stealing traffic from us, from genuine customers who want to actually engage with our brand, with our real brand, and buy our real products. So we talked a lot about how our unique strategy between working with I Spy, with Richard here, our PPC agency, and our brand protection agency, to combine those two agencies who both look at our search space all the time and look at cost efficiencies and also produce things like a 41% decrease in CPA, just purely because they're both working from the same hit list in terms of the counterfeiters that are going onto our brands. So we've had some really great results and some really exciting results, and I know Alex as well, through a similar strategy in terms of working with the brand protection agency, has had some great results. So handing over to you.
Well, I won't steal your thunder, but we had over 80% reduction actually in brand cost per click.
Yeah, you did steal my thunder.
Sorry. It was over the course of a couple of years, but what we were able to really do is to identify the problem, just get a current state snapshot of what's actually happening with our brand. So when people are searching for our brand online, what are they seeing? So we were able to identify that they're not always seeing just us. They're oftentimes seeing affiliates who are maybe trying to siphon some commission from us, or oftentimes they'll be competitors who are trying to rank for our brand terms, either rank or bid and get on those terms. So I think overall it was a delightful session. We have a couple of different strategies, multi-pronged approaches, different skin on the problem, but essentially the same problem. So it was a great session. Thanks for having us.
And just a final question to both of you. So if you were a brand new marketer attacking this problem, what advice would you have for people in that position? What would be your first step to combating this?
Well, as I shared in the session, I mean, it's very easy once you get started to justify the ROI of using a strategy against this and using an agency to help you. We've seen some fantastic results. If you can't afford an agency, I think the first step for a new marketeer is to be proactive in this area versus reactive. The more proactive you can be in terms of registering domains around your product, the less of a problem that you have longer term down the line. So.
Yeah, I would add on to that to just take the first step. Like Carolyn mentions, it gets easier, but just begin with the eye test, search for your brand, see what you see on the different engines. Don't just stop at the first page, go to second, go to third page, ask friends in other states, maybe they'll see something differently, have them search as well. But just begin that process, and once you get those results, prioritize with whatever data you can. Use toolbars, use Alexa, use Quantcast, whatever data you can, and prioritize and just take the first step, because once you get started, you will see, like Carolyn says, you'll be able to see measurable, demonstrable return on that investment.
Well, it's quite a long path, I think, for everyone, but hopefully some good tips that you can take forward. So thank you very much.
Thank you.